mean, 2 minutes on this channel is like being 5 minutes early.
I mean, yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Yeah.
The only things that aren't late are the damn the pre-recorded shows, and even them, like Unearth's like 5 weeks late just because I've forgotten to edit it.
Also, I had to, I had some stuff. I had to take, some time, so it's fine. So, anyway, hello.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the multiple choice Maelstrom for the month of March. It is still March.
Yes, technically, yes.
Right. So this is all about Disney. So the way this, so be 40 questions. Half of them are going to be on live action. Half of them roughly are on the animated stuff. So hopefully it's a good time. There's Dave talking new.
Hey, Dave.
So if you're new here, so the way it works, if you go to www.kahoot, so that's KAHOOT.IT, and put in the code 2824546, you'll be able to join in. So it's 40 questions, fast fingers first. It's like more. It's what's it called? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Fast fingers first. Ish.
Yeah. We got some people lining in here.
Woo-how!
I got you all in check.
Right, so you need to stick here.
Now I hear him.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, it's the first day of Passover. Happy Passover to those who celebrate it. Right, I'm just gonna mute Dave so that his kids don't scream obscenities again.
Yes.
Terrible children. The absolute
We
worst.
would like to not get demonetized. That'd be super baller.
You think I get monetized for this shit? So so just quickly because we have a few new faces, so we're not gonna start straight away. We normally do about 10 minutes of bantering and stuff like that just to make sure everyone can get in. We upped the scale this time, so 50 people can join in because weirdly Kahoot doesn't have like a 30 or 40 limit, so this is fun. So if you know anyone that is interested in Disney and they're free right now, send them the link. They can join in. Should be fine enough.
Yeah, this should be fun. So we've got my wife and both my children going to be playing this.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. As long as I beat them, I'm fine.
So if it'll be the case where I've been able to figure out this time where you can see both the question and the answer on your phone.
Oh, right. Okay. All I've done is I've got the screen up. So the nickname of screen on there is literally my TV.
Oh, nice.
And everyone's going to be sitting in front of the TV on the phone, doing it that way.
Oh, the family that quizzes together stays together.
No, they do not.
As long as I win.
No, they do not. It gets ugly. I speak from experience. Isn't that right, Booster Gold? You know what's amazing? Talia is actually out. She has not come over here yet. I'm amazed.
I know. We've not seen her yet.
Oh, no. He's busy chasing his own tail again.
Ah.
1 second.
Oh, my God. Jesus. You never... It's attached to you, you asshole.
No, you got it. You put it down there.
Every once in a while, I'll just get annoyed and I'll catch it for him. And then he just, he looks mad at me. It's very Tim Burton-esque kind of music here.
Yeah, I went through what they have on track and trying to find the most Disney, and this the beginning of this sounds like very much like they stole it from a Disney film. So
yeah,
hopefully that works.
I would have played some Slayer. That's just me.
I know. I try. Well, let me quickly, whilst we're waiting for people to sign on.
Booster Gold, it's attached to you. Come. Okay, yeah. All right. You're the goodest boy. Don't worry.
Change the beatbox because why not?
Say hi, Internet. Nope. All right. Oh, well, yeah, I was a fan of that name. So, all right.
So, actually, speaking of superheroes, so no questions are going to be about the MCU. So what we've done is kept it to being Disney properties only. So Disney animation, Disney live action. So the MCU, Star Wars, Muppets don't count. 'cause
Well, I'm not
Pixar-
gonna know shit.
Pixar as well doesn't count because the next time a Pixar film comes out, we might do one on them, depending on how many. If I want to watch Cars 2 again and stuff.
Somewhere in the distance, Christina is cursing you.
I know. She normally does.
I mean, yeah. Oh my God, Doug's here. This is awesome.
Hey, Doug. Balls. I forgot about that.
Well, yeah.
Disney has enough.
Yeah. We've probably got enough out of that one. So there are 18 questions on the Black Cauldron alone.
Thank you very much to Brooklyn Vale for getting me those questions. I'm sorry, that's fighting words. Cars 3 is one of the best Pixar films.
Said no one ever.
No, I haven't seen anything past Cars 1, so
I unequivocally love it. It's in my top 10.
Wow.
I like the original Cars. I just love the story of Cars 3. I feel like Owen Wilson really has a handle on the characters. There's no fucking Mater, which is very important.
I mean, you have my attention. All right, we have filled out quite nicely.
We're getting a few, so yeah, So we'll give it like 2 or 3 more minutes. We're waiting for a special guest to appear in the call. So
all right, I will give Boatman that is the best reason ever to hate a movie. I have been there. It will make you fucking hate movies.
All right.
Yeah.
Whilst we're quickly waiting for this person, what's the weirdest reason why you hate a movie?
Wow.
People in the chat as well. You can answer it if you have one.
Weirdest reason I hate a movie. There's no films I actually hate.
I can't think of one like dumb reason why I hate a movie, but the best thing I ever heard was somebody hated The Amazing Spider-Man 2 because the For You song plays, and he hates that song. So because that song is in the movie, he was hating it anyway. That just made him hate it even more. He's like, that's the reason. It set me over the edge.
I hate Seabiscuit.
Okay.
Because I got popcorn thrown on me while I was watching it. It was when it came out in cinema. I was a bit younger, and literally just like kids were behind me were fighting all the time, and it was just absolute nightmare. And next thing I know, just popcorn just flew up and just like, and it wasn't even like a bag of like regular like dry popcorn. It was all buttery and shit. I don't know how they did it because they didn't even sell that in our place. It just fell straight on my head. I was just like, I had to sit 40 minutes just covered in buttery popcorn. And it's just like, maybe let's see what people said in the chat. So I was broken up for her, and it's one of my favorite movies ever. That's by Blair Witch Project 2, Book of Shadows. And hey, Melissa.
Hey.
Hello. How are you guys doing?
Oh, good.
Good. How are you?
So, question for the panel: what's a weird reason you hate a movie?
You hate Real Steel.
There's a movie you hate. There's just a weird reason for it.
Yeah, I can't think of one that I hate.
I mean, I hate Vacation, but that's just because that movie's stupid. The 2015 one.
Yeah. Trying my best to think of one.
I can think of a movie I hated. And I hated it for the reason the whole movie happened. It was The Fifth Wave. I fucking hated this movie. The Fifth Wave was terrible. And the whole time I'm like, this plan is fucking stupid. Why would you get children to do this? This plan is so dumb. This is the dumbest plan ever. But that was the twist of the movie. And I'm like, you actually just made it worse somehow. And like, I was just furious by the end of it.
The Happening.
Oh, hi, John.
I hate that movie.
The Happening is
pointless. Yes.
Unintentionally hilarious film I've ever seen.
Yeah, yes.
It is so unintentional.
Yeah, that actually makes makes an appearance on an episode of my podcast and we got into it over that. That was quite fun getting through that.
Hey, Bill, just quickly, we'll do 2-minute warnings. So when it gets to 12 minutes live, we will start playing. So because I was about to press play, then Nico said, "Can I go to the bathroom?" So I felt bad. And just if anyone's
did he text it in that voice?
I just read Nico's voice. Even though I've met Nico in person, I still hear his voice like that. And just quickly for anyone that's watching this after the fact, if you want to play along, it'll be in the description. And and once again, please invite anyone that you want to join in. It's all
also this just in. Jonathan Caro is now the most hated person by Adelaide Spence. Just so. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Fighting words, not good.
Yeah, I invited my cousin. I don't know if
who doesn't love cats. I have one. I have several. On cue, Booster Gold. You hit your mark every time.
Yeah, and just speaking of that, if you're not here at the very beginning, that's absolutely fine. You still can play along with the rest of the questions, and then you can, if you're so interested, you can go back and watch them, get the first couple of ones after the fact.
Dude, I'm trying to be professional here. Stop being cute. Stop being cute. Sit.
I'm trying.
That's what we bring you here for, Dave.
That's understandable, though. To be honest.
I have a cat as well.
Oh, it's cats. Caro's gonna flip out. He's gonna be very mad. all the cats. Oh, memories.
All right, so we're gonna get cracking in 2 seconds. So please keep an eye on it. So it's fastest finger first, the faster that you answer, the more points that you get. The more that you get right in a row, the more points that you get as well. And last thing, you know who has all the answers? Google. You know who would be a bitch if you Googled? You. So don't Google.
True.
And very last thing, thank you very much, Melissa. She helped write quite a few of these.
You're welcome.
So you
Also,
get to sit back and do what
Jake,
I do.
you're welcome for watching Cats. I regret nothing. I regret none of my life decisions. Come on.
All right.
Stop presenting. Come on.
However, if you go to Ask Jeeves, the butler does know a lot about Disney, weirdly.
Yeah. Also, odd fetishes. So it's a crapshoot. So what you're gonna get if you search Jeeves.
All right, I think that's enough stalling. I think if you're not in by now, you can join in after a few questions. Let's get cracking with the knacking. Question 1. Who voices Raya in 2021's Raya and the Last Dragon? Is it Constance Wu, Sandra Oh, Aki Fenwa, or Kelly Marie Tran?
Fun fact, I have not seen this.
Likewise.
I don't want to spend 30 quid.
I have not seen it either.
I've heard good things. It's just, I'm just happy to wait it's like 3 months before it goes free on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I don't get that argument of just like, oh, you get to watch it early. It was Kelly Marie Tran, 12 of you got that right. 2 of you went for Aki Fenwa, 2 of you went for Constance Wu. Aki Fenwa plays the younger sister, I believe.
You can never go wrong with Aquafina, though. I mean, she's fantastic. So.
Yeah.
The farewell is fantastic. Alta Vista does have the answers, but only for stuff from 2004 and before. So Jackson first.
Okay.
I pass over second, Paul is in third, Mr. VHS in fourth, and Tim is in fifth. So we've got to question 2 now. What famous sci-fi actor voices the King of Atlantis in Atlantis: The Lost Empire? Is it Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, Leonard Nimoy, or Mark Hamill?
I actually watched this for a match. Solid film. I loved every minute of it.
I've heard good things about it.
It's I don't know why more people don't love this movie.
I have not seen it since I saw it in the theaters.
Yeah, I think I've seen it once. A long time ago.
But it was great. I just haven't seen it since the 90s or the early 2000s. I don't know what year it came out.
It was Leonard Nimoy, Spock himself. 10 of you got that right. 3 of you went for Stuart. 3 of you went for Ian McKellen. You have to say that name without a middle.
Leonard Nimoy.
Space. And no one went for Mark Hamill. That's how it's pronounced over here. That's how it's pronounced. Mr. VHS takes first. Tim moves at the third. GG in fourth. And Al Brookstan is in fifth. I have lost the ability to read today.
All right,
we'll go to question 3 now. Question 3. Who plays Mrs. Who in A Wrinkle in Time? Is it Gugu Mbatha-Raw, Reese Witherspoon, Oprah Winfrey, or Mindy Kaling?
I have not seen the movie, but I did read the book.
Both.
I started to watch it, but couldn't get all the way through.
This is a tough movie to make. So hats off to DuVernay for even attempting this one. So she tried her damnedest. So
I saw like a Lifetime-esque version of this in the 90s. It was interesting.
It was Mindy Kaling. 4 of you got that right.
Ah,
you went for
nice.
Oprah Winfrey. 2 of you went for Reese Witherspoon. 1 of you went for Gugu Mbatha-Raw. I feel better. You feel better about yourself, Nika. You got 3 in a row, mate, and you're third, so that's good.
there you go.
Yay.
I feel A Wrinkle in Time is always going to be a trivia question for anytime anyone asks Disney, because it's just like who, what, and where, like the 3 main characters.
Yeah.
So. All right, go now. Question 4. What island in Hawaii does Stitch land on in Lilo and Stitch? Is it Oahu, Maui, Kauai, or Honolulu?
I love this movie.
I do as well.
I
Never saw it.
What? You should see it.
I don't know. There's only one movie I've ever seen about Hawaii.
Very true.
Do you need a hard ticket to get there?
Yeah, it is very hard to get there. Yes.
You mean Battleship? Then you've never seen the absolute
Why would I
masterpiece
see Battleship?
that is Battleship.
Why would I watch that?
It was Kauai. 3 of you got that right. 5 of you went for Oahu. 5 of you went for Maui. 3 of you went for Honolulu. I'd probably say all these wrong, which is terrible since I sold holidays to Hawaii all the time like 3 years ago. There's a reason why I'm not in that job anymore.
Yes.
So Jonathan Garrett moves up to 4th. Parlis moves up to 5th.
Yeah, exactly.
So just quickly, Parlis. So what we do is the questions are all mixed up. So some of them are quite hard, some of them quite easy, so a lot of them just in the middle. So we try and make it a bit of a challenge. So next one, it'll literally be the question of just like, what type of animal is Simba in The Lion King? All right, move on. Question 5. What was Cuba Gooding Jr.'s occupation in Snow Dogs? Was he a dentist, a doctor, a lawyer, or a real estate agent? It ruined his career. I don't care. I still love this film.
I haven't
Good
seen
on
it.
you.
I haven't
Good
seen
on
it since it came out either.
Am
It
I
was one
alone
that-
in never seeing this?
I think so.
Cool.
It was one of those
I'm all right with
ones
that.
that was always played on British TV for some reason.
Because the rights were probably $4.
Probably. It was dentist. 8 of you got that right. 3 of you went for doctor. 3 of you went for lawyer. 2 of you went for real estate. Don't you judge my taste in movies. So doesn't Cisco off the Thong Song appear in it as well? I'm pretty sure he plays his younger brother.
I don't remember.
But But it's all changed. Albrecht Stan is in first, Nico Suave second, Jonathan C third, Pardis fourth, Mr. VHS falls down to fifth. So just quickly, for anyone that's just joined us, if you go to www.kahoot.it, so I'll put it in the chat as well, and then use the pin code 2824546, you could join in as well. You can miss the first couple of questions, but you can still catch up and all the scores and all that jazz. And yeah, and it's going to be the one day I say the pin number and just accidentally give out my house number. It's going to happen.
It's when you start giving out your phone number you need to worry about.
All right, move on now. Question 6. Who directed Hocus Pocus? Ron Howard or Kenny Ortega? All right, you have to recast Hocus Pocus. Who do you have as main villain?
Oh, simple. I don't recast it because I don't want to see it again.
What? I love this movie.
I do as well.
I do not. Although I have famously bad taste in films on record, so maybe I am not the best judge, but I'm not a fan.
I like your taste.
Yeah, good guess, Zach.
It's divided opinion. But Kenny will take it right now. And if you get that right, 4 of you went for Ron Howard, 2 of you went for Gary Marshall, 1 of you went for Rob. Let's see. That affects our score. So Albrecht stays in first, Jonathan C in second, Pardis third, Mr. VHS in fourth, and Nico sneaking up there in fifth.
It's true.
You mean classic every Thursday on Full Metal Trivia? Jay keeps having to go on me about shameless shilling, so I have to shield some of his stuff as well. All right, move on now. Question 7. What 1950 film is the first fully live-action film released by Walt Disney Productions? Is it The Sword and the Rose, The Story of Robin Hood and His Merry Men, Treasure Island, or 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? This is like the second dickish question I have in this one. There's one that's even worse.
I legit don't know this, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I watched this in preparation for this. It actually holds up really well, surprisingly. And it was Treasure Island. 5 you get that right. 6 of you went for 20,000 Leagues and 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, which came out like 2 years later. 2 of you went for the Story of Robin Hood and His Merry Men. 1 of you went for The Sword and the Rose.
Oh, 55 points for Andrew.
There we are. So no changes to the top 5. Albert Stan and Jonathan C do get it though. So they stay in the lead. What is it? It's 200. It's less than 200 points between first and second. It's less than 40 points between third and fourth, and then 20 points between fourth and fifth. I always love when they're close together. And it's not like Jake, and it's not Jake Meltzer or Brian Michael just somehow like 5 questions ahead of everyone else. I'm just like, have you got my fucking link or something? It was. I tell a lie. I think it was like the second or third one. But
Bowman was an extra in that, wasn't he?
He was. He played one of the grandfathers. All right, now move on to question 8. Where does Tramp take Lady for a candlelit dinner in The Lady and the Tramp? Is it Leo's Italian restaurant, Tony's Italian restaurant, Vito's Italian restaurant, or Luca's Italian restaurant?
Holy shit, I know one of these.
Hey!
Yay!
I mean,
right.
I've seen this movie, so.
Pizza toppings, what do you have as the perfect pizza?
Perfect pizza topping, anchovies.
Wrong.
Number 2 is bacon and garlic.
Yeah. It was Tony.
Is the host of this channel so vain to have one of the answers be his own name? Yes, he is. 7 of you got that right with Tony. 3 of you went for Leo. 3 of you went for Vito. 1 of you went for Luca.
I went down 2 places. Zach. What? I've got nowhere.
Nice.
Here we are. So Albert Stan, Jonathan C, and Party State in first, second, and third. Red carpet moves up 3. There we are. So we're getting close to first quarter done. So what we'll do, we'll take a little break up when we get to question 10, just so we can figure out where everyone is and let people tag along, jump in if they're late. So we go. Question 9. Deja Forest is a princess of what Martian city in John Carter? Is it Tarak, Zagona, Helium, or Fern?
What?
Yes, this is a real movie.
This is also famously one of the biggest bombs of all time. Right?
Studio's fault though. Just totally stiffed it in
Because
marketing and everything else, and
because they gave it the most boring name ever. It's an alien space epic, and they went John Carter.
Wait, I thought they went John Cartner.
All right, I typed these very fast. The answer was Helium. No one got that right. 8 of you went for Tarak. 3 of you went to Ogana. 2 of you went for Term. She is the princess of Helium. Tarak is something in the film. I've not seen that film for a while.
Also a fantastic noise rock band. So, yeah.
Jonathan is the only one to get that right. And he
Gold
has
star.
answered 6
There
in a
you
row.
go. We will put your gold star in the mail. We have no stamps. We don't put things in the mail. Just, you know. I'm gonna stop.
Question 10.
question 10.
Just leave it.
Who directed the live-action Cinderella in 2015? Is it Andrew Stanton, Mark Forster, John Turtletub, or Kenneth Branagh?
I made a live action one of these.
They did. Starring Emma Thompson.
It was fine. It was horrible. It was fine.
Not Emma Thompson, Emma Watson. Emma Thompson playing Cinderella though would be much better.
You know who would be a great Cinderella? Cardi B.
Ooh.
Make that movie. Really?
It was Sir Kenneth Branagh. 7 you got it right. 5 you went for Mark Forster. 1 of you went for Andrew Stanton. 1 of you went for John Turtletub.
Oh, wow.
3, 2, 1, back in the room.
Hey. So let's see how that changes it. So Doug Castle moves up to 4th now with that. And then, so Happy Passover, Highest Climber up 3 places. So take a 1 or 2 minute break here just quickly. So people in the chat, shout out where you are. And yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, it was good.
It was on not so long. Well, I watched it not so long ago. I don't know if it was on. Was it on one of our terrestrial channels, Tony?
I think, yeah, it's on ITV a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I caught it and yeah, I enjoyed it.
It does a job. It's not the best live action remake that they've done, because that, of course, is Aladdin.
I thought that was Maleficent.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed Maleficent as well, actually, but that's just me. I think I am way on my own with that one.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, that was an interesting movie. So yeah,
Okay.
I don't want to really get too much into it, but you're like, okay, this is what we're doing with this film. Cool. Wow. All right. Way to do that.
I'm intrigued.
It's very good. Very good.
Yay, Nico. We got Richie 10th behind Dave. Jake 6th place. Chris Aikman 15th behind Tim.
No, I think he's looking at the wrong Gudger there. Zach, are you in 9th by any chance?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, that's my son who's in 9th. I'm in 12th. Yeah.
Bringing up the next generation of trivia players.
It's nice. He's not at all competitive, so.
Nah, fair.
Was that club place?
We'll give him the next one. We'll do it all classics and just have him play just to see what he does.
Yes.
All black and white films. All right, I think that's a bit enough a break, so we'll get cracking with the knacking question 11.
Okay.
In 1998's Mulan, Captain Li Shang says it takes what two character traits to retrieve the arrow on the toe post? Is it resilience and strength, courage and patience, discipline and strength, and discipline or courage?
It takes a man whose heart is pure and whose ass is narrow to get down these steps. That may also be Eddie Murphy's The Golden Child.
Also,
Actually, yes, it is the Eddie Murphy's The Golden Child. So.
1998 Mulan is one of the best movies about bisexuality you'll find. It was discipline and strength. 3 of you got that right. 6 of you went for discipline and courage. 2 of you went for courage and patience. 2 of you went for resilience and strength.
Yes. It started so well.
Okay. Who's that with the mic?
Was that? Oh.
I think it's Dave pulling it out, whereas he has a mute button that he can just press instead of pulling out his mic and plugging it back in every time.
Sorry, what's that?
Did you just like pull the mic out to mute it?
No?
Okay.
Huh.
Oh.
Why? What happened?
That's a weird background kind of noise happens, and then all of a sudden you're muted.
All right. No, I'm
Okay.
no. Anyway, I don't know.
Grandpa doesn't know how to use technology.
No, I'm old.
Question 12. Alison Pill and Megan Fox appear alongside Lindsay Lohan in what film? Is it Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen, Herbie, Fully Loaded, Freaky Friday, or The Parent Trap?
Love this question.
Like, Loki,
Don't she's in that.
Lohan has some of the best work in Disney history.
And then drugs happened.
And then drugs.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And then you make I Know Who Killed Me, and it just never turns around.
That movie was horrible.
It
Oh
was
my God.
definitely a thing, yes.
It was Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. Some of you got that right. 3 of you went for Herbie Fully Loaded. 3 of you went for Parent Trap. No one went Freaky Friday. The best of the 4.
Yeah.
You're in good company, Pardis.
Same. Oh.
Oh, too soon.
Or is it not soon enough? All right, question 13. Who voices Speckles, the cyber-intelligent star-nosed mole in the cinema masterpiece G-Force? Is it Sam Rockwell, Nicolas Cage, Steve Buscemi, or Jon Favreau?
What the fuck is G-Force?
It's a movie about hamsters. It's
FBI agent
by
hamsters.
hamsters.
Is it
Hold on,
hamsters or guinea pigs? Because
I'm sorry, I just got
It's,
dumber
Like
it's
a
guinea
guinea
pigs,
pig,
but there's
yes.
hamsters as also in
Oh,
there.
God.
Oh my god.
It is the worst thing you'll see. It's Jerry Bruckheimer at his finest.
I don't know, man. I've
God.
seen Batman v Superman. I don't know if it's the worst thing I'll see.
It's Nicolas Cage. 6 you got that right. 3 of you went for Sam Rockwell. 3 of you went for Steve Buscemi. 1 of you went for Favreau. They all do appear in the film. It's great.
Awesome.
The part is moving up to third down. Nico Suave into 5th. Jonathan Carroll has 10 in a row.
Me and Daddy haven't really.
All right, it's been a long
Nipping at his heel.
weekend.
No, it is guinea pigs. Oh my god, wait, hold on, wait. Yeah, no one cares. Fucking G-Force, Jesus. God help me, please. Oh,
I now need you to do that as an episode on Unearthed.
I refuse.
Why not? Go on, it's guinea pigs. It's Nicolas Cage.
No, because I got to make room for great works of cinema like Jim Cotta.
This is a long time since I've watched that film.
Which one, G-Force or Jim Cotta?
Jim Carter.
This is fucking dope as hell.
Oh, yes.
I got to do an
God.
entire Cynthia Rothrock retrospective. I will not
It's-
sully it with G-Force, sir.
It's been a long while since I've even thought about Jim Carter, let alone watched it.
All right, then. Question 14. In Maleficent, what happens when young Stefan and young Maleficent shake hands? Is it Stefan immediately faints, green sparks come out of her hand, ground starts shaking, or she burns her hand from his metal ring?
Oh my God, I know an answer. This movie is rad as hell.
I'll have to see it.
I have not seen the sequel.
Mistress of Evil.
I've not seen.
I guess because I can't remember. Oh, it's probably there.
They're interesting films.
Yeah, I've not seen the sequel.
Yeah.
It was.
Okay, yeah, that's
I
my
think
wife
his
getting her
family got
first
it
answer
right,
right.
just so we're, in case anybody didn't know, I think everybody in Dave's house got it right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm guessing that. She burns her hand from his metal ring is the right answer. Nanny got that right. 3 of you went for green sparks come out of her hand. 1 of you went for Stefan immediately faints. Doug Castle back into 3rd. Happy Passover now makes its way into 5th. Jonathan, 11 in a row. Here we go now. Question 15.
Yes, Jake. Guessing is fun.
It is the best way to do anything.
Your question, how many Academy Awards did Frozen win? Is it 2, 1, 3, or 0?
Come on, Green.
How many did it or how many should it?
Come
How many
on,
did-
Green.
Because it should be 20.
That's.
Bold words.
Will this show carry on if I kick you off the stream, Tone?
No. I have ultimate power.
Wait, I think I'm logged in with the admin account, so I could remove. Yeah, but I won't.
It
'cause I'm not a
was
jerk off.
2. 5 you get that right. 5
Wow.
you went for 1. 3 of you went for 0. It was for. Listen, if I'm not correct, it was animation and best song.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
what I was thinking it was.
And speaking of Oscars, ding! Next month, Mobile Trust Maelstrom is going to be the night before the Oscars. We are doing it all about the Oscar ceremony. So we're going to be half about things that are nominated this year, half about previous winners and all that jazz. So it should be a ton of fun. I would bring up the graphic, but I forgot to preload it. But that's the first question in a while. Jonathan Carroll got wrong. So it's now 200 points between 1st and 2nd. Joe Castle in 3rd. Pardis 4th. Happy Passover in 5th.
Oh,
ready.
man. Closing the gap there, Albert Brooks.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Plays Albert Brooks.
I'm 90% certain that's Boatman.
I now makes sense. Plays Boatman. I just thought that it was someone that's a massive country western fan.
Let's just move on to the next question. Then. Just,
Next question. What type of animal is the Sheriff of Nottingham in Robin Hood? Is he a lion, a badger, a bear, or a wolf?
I love this movie.
I do too.
It's very nostalgic.
Took me way too long to answer that question.
But is the animated version still the best version of Robin Hood there is?
Yes.
Mm,
No, there's no thinking about
that
it.
Taron Egerton garbage that came out a few years ago.
Or the Russell Crowe one where his accent just goes everywhere? It was a wolf. 11, you got that right. 2 of you went for bear. Bear is Little John.
Robin Hood's a good egg, kind of. It's the sheriff that's the bad
There we are. So it looks like most people
Wow. 40 points.
40.
Separate. 40 points. Hot damn, it's a match, boys and girls.
Just had to slap the boy down a little bit. I'm just gone ahead of him.
Nice.
In the words of the immortal poet Dwayne The Rock Johnson, know your role and shut your mouth.
Ain't that the truth?
Yes.
you like my dad back when used to play pool in the pubs when they were open. It was when I was a kid. It was like he would always let me do well, but then he would just crush me at the very end just to make sure I remembered my place in life.
You'd get on the black, then he'd wipe out.
Yeah. It's like I'll have like a 4-ball advantage, then he just goes like, I'm done in one sitting. Bye.
Bye now.
All right, question 17.
Oh, bro.
From Mary Poppins, what is the correct spelling?
God.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my
Welcome to the most dickish question I've ever written.
I love it.
Ah,
Easy.
all right. I feel like these are all venereal diseases.
And now's the point I'm glad I've got my headset on and not just going through the computer speakers.
Hi, kids.
Welcome to Fun with VD.
Hi.
Holy
Then if you
shit!
get that right,
You're all nerds.
and if you get that right, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is semi-quadratus, if you sing it loud and the floor, the sound of atrocious, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
That was beautiful.
Also, rub a little cream on it, or it'll spread.
Good to see you pulling through, Chris.
Love my family.
34 points between first and second. Happy Passover moves up to fourth. Red Carpet into fifth. 200 points between them. Doug Castle's sitting pretty in third. There's also to play for. We've still got over halfway to go. Sometimes I throw questions in just to be like a jerk and make you read them.
No, it's the fun of it. You're the god. You get to do those kinds of things. So, 10 people were not fooled. So,
I know. All right, here we are. Question 18. What's the name of the pub Flynn takes Rapunzel to Entangled? Is it the Snuggy Duckling, the Teddy Bear's Picnic, Winter's Wonderland, or the Prancing Pony?
none of those sound like appealing places at all. I'm just saying.
No, I'm happy to go to the Prancing Pony.
That sounds a little. I feel like that sounds like a hipster dive place, where they would just sell Pabst Blue Ribbon, and the only thing on the fucking jukebox is Godspeed You Black Emperor, and I would hate it.
Well, it's something in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a pub.
That's why I have no problem going there. I'm sure Anthony, he's in the chat. He wouldn't mind going to the into the Prancing Pony as well.
11, you got it right. It was a Snuggly Duckling. One of you went for Teddy Bear's Picnic. One of you went for Prancing Pony. No one went for Winter's Wonderland, which I was actually proud of when I thought of it. That's a better option. Damn it.
Yeah, I wonder what first place is on. He's probably
You're happy not to come last. That's my fault.
There you go. Albert's
Oh,
but it's now all still to play for second and for third and fourth.
and the red carpet is on a streak of 6 in a row.
Doing very well there.
All right.
Actually, just quit. I was going to write this question until Melissa wrote that one about the about the Snuggy Duckling. Do you remember what the name of the country is in Tangled?
Isn't it Corona?
It's Corona.
Yeah.
And
Maybe don't ask the question about that right now.
And Rapunzel's in isolation.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying Disney predicted it or knew about this beforehand, but the evidence is there, people.
Nico, there's a reason why my family sounds really British.
Because
we are really British.
So pip pip and cheerio and shut the fuck up.
It is, however, said in the TV series that they did, which I ended up watching one night all the way through. It's fantastic, and it does have Mandy Moore and Zach Levi in the voices, and it's really good if you have Disney Plus.
All right.
I mean, everybody does.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah.
It feels like if you're a film nerd and you don't have Disney Plus, like what are you doing? Especially now with Star over here, which is great. Fuck you, Americans. Question 19. What's the name of the third Herbie the Lugberg film? Is it Herbie Goes Bananas, Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo, The Love Bug Returns, or Herbie Rides Again.
I thought it was Herbie went in for new shocks.
Herbie gets an oil change.
Talia, please stop that. Come here. Come on. Stop eating the monitor.
That is true.
It's 1 of 4. I cut it down to that much.
Yep. Have you guys seen any of the original Herbies?
Yeah.
Not in a long time.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yes. Monte
How
Carlo.
does a car go to Monte? What is he going to do there? He's a car.
Race. They have a lot of races in Monte Carlo.
I thought they had casinos in Monte Carlo.
They do. It's a lot. It's a rich people place. The F1
It's
was
one or
good.
the other, man. Get the fuck out. You can't just do all things like that.
So they also have a very famous Formula One race. Formula One is like NASCAR, not NASCAR, the Indy racetrack, but have proper tracks.
Yeah, actually have skill instead of just turning left.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of it, 5 of you did go correct with Herbie Go Monte Carlo. 3 of you went Herbie Goes Bananas. 2 of you went for Love Bug Returns. 3 of you went for Herbie Rides Again. Albert Stan now does take a lead up. Actually, I was going to say he takes lead since Jonathan didn't get it wrong, but it's only about 300 points there, so it's also to play for, and it's only 300 between Doug and Happy Passover. Ray Carpet there, sitting pretty in 5th.
6 straight for Happy Passover. Talia, stop eating the fucking monitor. Please. For my well-being.
So I was going to say, I watched the first Herbie film for the Fancy Film Fights, not Fancy Film Fights, Feature Presentation Challenge for the 60s, because it was randomly on Disney, and it's really good if people don't watch it. And speaking of the challenge, a Destin Cinema with Aaron and Christina out every Monday on all podcast feeds. This week they did, it was Deep Blue Sea for Movies with Shock, and movies with featuring a rapper. This week is going to be Juiced, the Tupac Shakur film.
Deeper blue in my head is like a shark's fin. Deeper blue in my head. Never forget LL Cool J did a song about a shark. Never forget that. I will never forget. After this is done, go watch that music video. Everybody should have put a stop to it. No one did. No one did.
Here we go. Question 20. In The Lion King, what is Simba's mother's name? Is it Tazama, Zori, Sarabi, or Kiara?
Ha! I forgot there's a mom in that movie.
It's a Disney film.
Which is on brand for Disney, you know. So, yeah, anyway.
I'm guessing anyway.
I think this was like the first one on Melissa's list that she sent me. And it's like, I saw this and I was just like, yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I would have guessed right.
It was the rapping. And if you get that right for you, went for Kiara, Zama, and Zuri. No one went for. I do also love the cat just randomly appearing on screen.
She knew the answer.
I know. She came and whispered it to you. So no changes in the top 5 there, but we have come halfway through. So we'll just take a quick second here. See, anyone latecomers can join in for the second half. So if you have just joined us, if you go to www.kahoot.it and use the pin number 2824546, 2824546, you can join in for the second half. So it'll be 20 questions, still to play for. You might not get top 5, but you can still see how well you do. And yep. And how's everyone doing in the chat? So I'm sorry, Nico.
So if you're gonna get any snacks, now's the time. You want to carb up, get ready.
So we should be going for another 30 minutes or so. So hopefully, so we're only gonna take a minute or two just to quickly let people join in. Hey, Chris. All right. I'll get a glass one day. That'd be a glorious day. All right, let's get cracking with the knacking. Question 21. What is the name of the 1967 musical starring Fred MacMurray, which was the final live-action film Walt Disney worked on? Is it Matt Don Cat, The Happiest Millionaire, The Absent-Minded Professor, or The Shaggy Dog?
A lot of grief over that darn cat recently. A lot of people were upset with that one.
Hey, I knew that one. I was so excited.
That panel was dumbfounded.
I tested it the day before, and the only reason why I knew it was because we set up Fantasy Film Fights, and 1997 was a category, so I googled it the week before. It was The Happiest Millionaire. 4 of you got that right. 4 of you did go for that on cat. 4 of you did go for The Answer Man and Professor. 1 person went for The Shaggy Dog. But it was The Happiest Millionaire, the last live action film Disney worked on. The last, just quickly for the panel, anyone knows what the last animated film he worked on? Full live action, because there was a Winnie the Pooh short that won best.
Something anti-Semitic?
No,
Surprising. All right.
it was The Jungle Book.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I was writing questions, I was like, is this movie canceled? Because so many Disney movies are canceled.
I mean, they're not aging well.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
So it happens.
Yes.
I mean, look at any comedy from 20 years ago and on. 90% of the time, you're like, oh.
Yeah. Well, I watched Austin Powers the first time in years earlier today, and it's actually
Still
kind of
solid.
it still holds up.
It's actually better today than it was. So
I was expecting a lot more of just like, oh, that did not age well.
I'll tell you an old comedy I went back and watched that just has aged like milk out in the sun in August. It's Revenge of the Nerds. Holy shit.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. There is a scene.
There is several scenes.
A specific one.
That
though.
movie needs a restraining order.
The one I watched recently that was absolutely terrible. Porky's.
That was always bad. Like that was the whole point of Porky's. Like
But
it's called Porky's. What do you think was gonna happen?
Here's the thing, though. That's my dad's second favorite film of all time.
Dad's got a good taste. Not gonna lie.
Because The Green
Wait,
Mile.
hold on. What's number one?
The Green Mile.
What the fuck are those two movies together?
It's just, I love that.
What? You know, there's this lovely tale of this man who finds redemption, and then there's this other movie where this kid gets his crank yanked out through a hole in the wall. I mean, sure, why not? Wow, Vip. Yeah,
Question 22.
let's do it.
How many eggs does Gaston currently claim he eats every morning in the song Gaston in Beauty and the Beast? Is it 5 dozen, 3 dozen, 6 dozen, or 8 dozen?
Oh my God, this guy's cholesterol is through the roof. Even the egg counts is like, dude, maybe slow it down a little bit.
How many people are humming it in their head right now? Trying
Yeah,
to.
I'm not making this movie in years, so I don't remember what the song is.
No one fights like Gaston. No one swings like Gaston. Do 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 do.
Yeah, that one.
Luke Evans is fantastic as him.
He is.
So
was-
many heart attacks. So many. Oh my
5
God,
dozen
that-
eggs. He eats 5 dozen eggs. 4 of you went. 2 of you got that right. 4 of you went for 3 dozens. 5 of you went for 6 dozen. 2 of you went for 8 dozen. But it
Oh
was
my
an
God, that guy's blood's got to look like the Dead Sea.
There was
Jesus
an even
Lord.
60 eggs.
It's just like salt, like islands floating through that dude. Whew. Man, you can't do that. You can't eat like that and still be alive.
I don't know. It's just a lot of omelets. Happy Passover moves up into 3rd. And speaking of Passover, when we do DreamWorks, maybe.
What possessed you to do this? Why? Oh no, that was the one I wanted. Why? Why did you do that?
Because why not?
Oh, you got problems with the internet?
Question 23.
Yes. Sorry.
In Brother Bear, who sings the song Great Spirits? Is it Tina Turner, Whitney Houston, Diana Ross, or Patti LaBelle?
Why do I not know what this movie is?
It's a movie about bears, about brothers.
Oh,
That's
thanks.
pretty good.
Wow, thanks for piecing that together for me. That's great. I've never heard of this.
It came out early 2000s.
Yeah. I probably haven't seen it since then, but it was good.
I was right. Tina Turner.
It was Tina Turner. That is right.
Well done, Mrs. Goodyear. 4 of you got that
Yeah.
right. 4 of you went for Whitney. 2 of you went for Patti LaBelle. 1 of you went for Diana Ross.
Where are you? Lucas, what place you in?
You're getting some congratulations there for getting that one right, Al, because I heard that you said, yeah,
Lucas is in
Have
13.
I got any questions?
yeah, pretty much,
Al
yeah.
Brooks Dan taking a commanding lead there.
Even though he had a traumatic experience. I have a lot of questions about this, but all right.
I'll tell you, Al Ghul. Come on.
Just say it.
No respect.
Nope. She's too busy eating the fucking monitor.
That's not higher.
What?
She keeps chewing on it like she's gonna get food out of it.
You mentioned numbers.
Don't walk on the Don't walk on the keyboard. Don't walk on the keyboard. It's like the one rule I got.
I thought the second rule is also good after she does like walking it. Question 24 after that terrible joke.
Oh,
In
Oh,
Big Hero 6, when Baymax's batteries are low, how did they act? Do they act sad, intoxicated, angry, or nervous?
Oh, I actually know this.
I like 2 of these every time my batteries get low.
Nope.
stop Googling. He's cheating.
he's not cheating.
Everyone's favourite Marvel movie, Big Hero 6.
Keep an eye on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, Al Ghul. How are you, young lady? Come here.
It
Please
was
not in the
intoxicated.
face.
Was it sad?
Intoxicated.
7, you got that right. 3 of you went
Yeah,
for angry,
okay,
1 of you went for nervous, 1 of you went for sad, and Bill's getting smacked in the face by a tail.
Stop biting me! You're canceled. Come on.
No changes there, but happy Passover, making a good run for it. Doug Castle's in second, coming behind, red carpet, doing well as well, and Al Brooks Stan still in first. All right, go on. Question 25. Feeling live. The greatest game ever played is about what sport? Is it baseball, bowling, golf, or tennis?
Those are all wrong. The greatest game ever played is Catan. Everyone knows this.
I don't feel settled on that answer.
No. No.
That's about back.
Mm-mm. No, I will not even reward that with banter.
I hate you.
What?
It was golf. 8 of you got it right. 2 of you went
not.
for baseball. 1 of you went for bowling. No one went for tennis.
I'm the greatest golfer ever because I've never touched the ball. I have the lowest score ever. I win. This game is stupid.
All right, King John.
No, I think that was an old George Carlin bit, if I remember right.
Fair.
Is that the one with Shia LaBeouf?
It was directed
Okay.
by is it Paxman or Pullman that Paxman or Pullman that directed it, but one of the 2 did. I didn't like it. I watched it recently. It's very
Yeah.
It's about golf.
yeah, exactly.
I think I'd rather watch flies fuck on top of paint drying than watch a movie about golf.
I like golf, but still.
That
It's
makes
not bad.
one of us.
Here we go. Question 26.
Oh,
What are the name of James's aunts in James and the Giant Peach? Is it Agnes and Mildred, Mara and Shroud, Spiker and Sponge, or Spink and Forcible?
I read that as what is the name of Jane's anus?
Okay.
I just don't know. I was like, wait, what? And then you said, I was like, oh, ants. That's totally different. That's a completely different film.
Yes.
Ever so slightly, a bit more Disney.
Wow, that actually makes that tracks now. Yeah, there we go.
It was Spiker and Sponge. 3 if you got that right. 7 you went for Agnes and Mildred.
Boy, if you go back to the anus joke, it makes that answer worse.
I knew that as soon as you were saying it. It was just like I
just saw it too fast. My brain went, what?
Jonathan C making up some room there. Doug Castle and streak of 3 in a row now. No changes to the top 5 though.
No, we're pretty much locked in there.
So we're doing book adaptations for Fantasy Film Fights for the first week in April. I've got this argument. There is no director, there's no author, I should say, with a better filmography than Roald Dahl. There's no, apart from The Witches, there's no misses in his. You got Spielberg's BFG, which is actually pretty good. You got Matilda, both Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
You don't like The Witches?
It was fine. It was just like, but it could have been so much better. It's like Zemeckis could have done so much more.
What about the remake?
Yeah, I haven't seen the new one.
It's got Anne Hathaway, so I immediately have to see it. So
that was the one that I saw, and it wasn't great.
Oh, I like the original, but I grew up with that one, and I also was a creepy kid. So
yeah, fair.
Did not know that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. You didn't know that. That's a Bond question. How can you not know that, Tony?
Question 27. Iconic voice actor Sterling Calloway voiced which character in The Jungle Book? Is it Shere Khan, King Louie, Car, or Baloo?
We won't talk about it. We won't. It's fine. I was like the Jungle Book. Oh, it literally says that.
I'm an idiot. I need to get someone to type for me.
Well, I know who it wasn't.
Sterling Calloway is literally the voice of Disney from the 50s and onwards, it feels like.
All right.
Trust in him. He was Car. 4 of you got it right. 4 of you went for Baloo. 2 of you went for King Louie. 2 of you went for Shere Khan.
King Louie was Louis Prima, right?
It was.
Yeah, one of my all-time favorites.
There we are. So 4 of the 5. Only Doug Castle got that wrong. Jonathan Caro back with a nice streak of 3 in a row.
He's coming.
What is it? It's only 2,002 questions in between first and second. It's only 500, so even less than 100, less than one question in between third and fourth. And Red Carpet has a good chance, 1.5 questions. That is very true.
It's like I wouldn't even go there, mate, to be fair.
All right, here we are. Question 28. In Remember the Titans, what song did the players sing in the locker room? Is it Ain't No Mountain High Enough, Proud of Mary, Build Me Up Buttercup, and Lean on Me? If you had to sing a song in the locker room, which one would it be?
Give me a minute on that one.
YMCA?
Backstreet Boys, Backstreet's Back, all right.
All right, I like that.
Everybody.
Hey, that music video is amazing.
I still listen to Backstreet.
3,000 points behind Abby.
Have you seen the music video though?
I've not seen it since the early 2000s.
You should check it out.
I'll watch it after this.
Just move at one place.
What place are you in?
I'm 9. That is 8. And I'm 3,000.
Oh, that's actually a seriously good choice.
You know, I have terrible taste in music, right?
You're aware. So just quickly, Ain't No Mountain High Enough was the right answer. 8 of you got that right. 2 of you went Proud Mary. 2 of you went Build Me Up Buttercup. No one went for Lean on Me.
I think I would go Panama from Van Halen.
That's a good one.
I had to think of something that other people would have known. So
It's really good. I want to watch it after this too.
I would say we do
I
watch
checked
on
out of
after,
popular music around this time that came out, so I've never seen it or actually heard that song all the way through. So
I don't know, Bill. I think you kind of look like the one speed into back boys.
my favorite band
boy
is
band.
The Descendants. That is my answer to that.
which is a very famous boy band.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
No.
Question 29. In Moana, Ramatala has a tattoo of what type of sea creature on her back? Is it a starfish, a manta ray, an octopus, or a sea turtle?
It's a butterfly tramp stamp.
Yeah.
Come on.
She got it on holiday.
This movie is lovely, though.
It is amazing. Okay, we didn't need full time. Manta ray was the right answer. Abe, you got it right. 4 of you went for sea turtle. No one went for starfish. No one for octopus. So I can't ask Bill what the fuck that starfish is in Suicide Squad.
Starro the Conqueror. Also, Manta Ray. Fantastic Pixie song. Everyone should like the Pixies because they're one of the greatest bands ever. And if you don't, you're wrong. So, excuse me. You give me a better song, and here comes your man, and you're fucking lying.
Beatles discography.
Yeah, they're fine.
Oh, he's on his Xbox.
So everyone but Happy Pass over there got that right in the top 5. No changes there. 600 points between 3rd and 4th. Jonathan Caro making a comeback.
Zach, leave him alone.
Me and Bo, yeah. Fucking Bowman's my man right now. Yeah.
I like both, but yeah.
I mean, I like the Beatles. Yeah, just
I need to listen to more Pixies because the only
you
song coming to
fucking
head
really
is,
do. Like, dude, come on, Bob. God damn.
the only song coming to head at the moment is "Where Is My Mind."
Which is actually my favorite Pixie song ever is "Dig for Fire." That is just me. So
I'll give it a listen after this. But we've got 11 more questions actually. I can do maths. So question 30. Which actress, nominated for 3 Oscars in 3 different decades, played Aunt Emma in Return to Oz? Was it Piper Laurie, Dame Gladys Cooper, Julie Andrews, or Marsha Mason?
but you should own a copy of Doolittle. Everybody should. It's like a perfect record.
But where would I put it? With all my collection of the Beatles and Rolling Stones, because I am that British.
You can add it with it. You can put it in there.
I've already got 2 boxes full of vinyls.
I will download it.
Yeah, like fucking come on, man.
It was Piper Laurie. 2 of you got that right. 5 of you went for Dame
Red.
Gladys Cooper. 2 of you went for Julie Andrews. 2 of you went for Marsha Mason.
I love this weird movie. I don't care.
It is great.
Yes, Jake, we are never talking about the movie Doolittle. We were talking about the Pixies' flawless record Doolittle.
But Robert Downey Jr. talking to a polar bear.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So top 2 got that right for this. Rest of them, you 3 didn't. So it's all still to play for in this as we go to question 31. Which Disney character is a star of the Free Caballero roast? Is it Goofy, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, or Mickey Mouse?
Another one I know.
Nice.
I actually saw this recently.
I watched this last night.
Not totally terribly racist, so I was pretty impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not great, but yeah.
It had some nice music in it. And I'll explain why I watched it in 3, 2, 1. Donald Duck is the right answer. Hey, if you got that right, 2 of you went for Goofy, 1 of you went for Minnie, 1 of you went for Mickey. The reason why I watched it is because I've been watching the DuckTales movie series, and the Free Caballero is making an appearance. And
The new DuckTales?
Yeah, the one with.
I did
David
start
Tennant
watching a
as
little bit.
Goofy.
It is really good.
It's really good, and I'm so annoyed that they cancelled it.
Of course they did.
Yeah, I know, because they have Disney Plus now. You can sell like you have.
Although I will say, new theme song, not the redo is not as good as the original. That is top 1 greatest theme songs of all time for a TV show.
100%. That is one.
Do not dispute me on this.
That's a good one.
It's fucking perfect. It's great. It slaps.
Slaps.
As soon as you hear it, doom, 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 feels like and it just rises and keeps adding on, and then it crescendos. It's fucking goddamn, that theme song's great. Hey, Google. No, I'll do that later.
Question 32. Before we get copyright struck. Which is the youngest of the 7 in Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs? Is it Bashful, Happy, Dopey, or Doc? This question was going to be which was the tallest dwarf, but I couldn't find conclusive evidence of it.
I read somewhere that Snow White was 14, supposedly, which I'm like,
Supposedly.
that's scary.
So tune in for the sequel to Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Problematic Storytelling.
It was Dopey. If you got it right, if you went fashion,
He's the only motherfucker without a beard or white hair. Of course it is.
So Nico Suave making it into 5th.
Nico, congratulations.
I think it's even possible to.
So there you are. So just quickly going back to DuckTales for a second because I want to tell the story. DuckTales, the TV series, nearly made a major fight between Edgar Wright and Christopher Nolan. So what happened was that Edgar Wright got invited to do. They were doing a parody of superhero movies. One of them with Darkwing Duck. So they had Edgar Wright come in and voice the movie director. So he did that without seeing any of the animation or anything like that. Then afterwards, he got sent this thing, and it was literally he was a duck. I think it was a duck version of Christopher Nolan. He was doing the voice of. So he had to send an apology letter to Nolan just to go make sure, but before you see it and see that I'm making fun of you, I didn't mean it to be you. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me.
Interesting.
Also, when you say DuckTales, you have to immediately follow it up with the woo.
Mm-hmm.
It's law.
I know. Woohoo.
Woo!
That's
Alright,
in my
question
head the rest
3.
of the night, but it's worth it.
When Aladdin and Jasmine first meet for the first time in the animated film, Jasmine loses her hand for stealing what? Is it an apple, a watermelon, a banana, or a necklace Abu puts in her hands? When Aladdin and Jasmine meet for the first time in the animated film, Jasmine nearly loses her hand for stealing what?
Melissa, if you were going to steal something, what would it be?
What kind of question is that? And I actually have.
I don't know. It's just we usually do this, but I don't know. I don't know.
I have stolen things before. Not proud of it, but.
Oh, here we go.
It was an apple. 7 you got that right. 3 of you went for a necklace to be put in her hand. One of you went for banana.
I definitely went into Payless one time and just switched out the shoes and left. Sorry, Payless.
I'm just going to quickly. We here at Feature Presentation Productions do not agree with Payless. Thank you very much. I don't even know what it is, but just in case.
No, you're good.
Red Carpet takes 5th place there. Nico falls down. GG got 3 in a row there. Congratulations, old man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pass my bedtime. Can we crack on with these?
Okay.
I'm joking.
All right. Question 34. In the 2016 film, what's the name of Pete's dragon in Pete's Dragon? Is it Eric, Ethan, Elliot, or Edwin?
Now, Melissa, if you were going to name a dragon, what would you name it?
Is it just pick on me right now?
I don't know. You're not saying anything. I feel like I got to make you part of things.
I'm more of an observer. Sorry.
Fair enough. The answer is obviously Burninator.
Sure.
No, the answer is Snookums.
No, it's Trogdor. You always aim it out someone in the chat help me. It's Trogdor.
Elliot, 6 of you got that right. 4 of you went for Edwin. 2 of you went for Ethan. No one went for Eric. Or Eric.
We should have called that.
Pardis now taking 5th.
Oh.
It's all still to play for that top spot. There's only one and change in questions in there. And Doug Castle and Happy Passover are fighting for third. 700 points between those two. There's all still to play for everyone. I'm just disappointed that just no one naming their dragon Toothless.
No, not one of you motherfuckers. Trogdor? God, you disappoint me, internet.
What is it?
From Homestar Runner, man. This is the strong bad emails. There's like literally a board game for it now.
No.
Wow. It was like the most internet thing back in like 2004. So
There was internet back in 2004?
yeah, a little bit. There's a little bit for everybody. You know? And we would watch animated cartoons about a Mexican wrestler who wears boxing gloves answering his emails. It was hilarious.
Okay.
Hmm.
The only early internet email show I ever watched was Ask a Ninja, the truly greatest show.
Ask a Ninja? What?
Ask a Ninja. Question 35 before we get discussion. In Hulls, Stanley Elnett is wrongly convicted of stealing what? Is it the mayor's cat, sneakers, a signed baseball jersey, or a used World Series baseball?
Now, Dave, if you were going to be wrongly convicted for stealing, what would it be for?
Jesus, wet. I'm trying to think of all the things I have been arrested for stealing, so I can't do that lot.
Mine would be the hearts and minds of millions. So I would totally be arrested for that. So.
Absolutely wrongfully arrested because you've not stolen any of it.
It was sneakers. 5 of you got that right. 5 of you went for used baseball. 1 of you went for a signed baseball jersey. No one went for the cat.
Oh God, fucking! Oh Jesus!
Also, I just want to point out. So we read the book in high school because it's quite a good book.
You don't have to keep showing this shit.
I did not realize until just now. Well, until writing this question, Stanley Elnett is just Stanley.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a genius. I've read this book. I've seen this movie multiple times.
I don't even know what this movie is.
I'd
It's
never
actually
heard
pretty
it.
good.
Yeah, it's Shia LaBeouf gets arrested and sent to dig holes.
Yep.
Oh, it's a documentary.
I read the book too.
Because doesn't he just get arrested all the time now? Or
It was
Yeah.
back when he was a kid, even Stevens. Doug Castle moves up into 3rd place. Ed Preston moves down to 4th. Pardis in 5th. We got 5 more questions left. We got question 36. Who from the following does not make an appearance in Ralph Breaks the Internet? Is it Eeyore, C-3PO, Stephen A. Smith, or Groot?
Oh,
All
shit.
3 of these 4 do make appearances. Which is one of my favorite things about that movie, just the weird cameos that they have, like the Disney princesses. It was Stephen A. Smith. 5 of you got that right. 4 of you went for Eeyore, 2 of you went for C-3PO, no one went for Groot.
Okay, who's Stephen A. Smith?
He's
don't worry,
like the biggest
don't
person.
worry about it.
He's the biggest person on ESPN.
Ah, right, that explains it.
Yeah, I didn't know who it was
Yeah,
either.
no, he's annoying.
Yeah, he's like the big sports person on there. So I had to think of a name. I was just like, oh, it's ESPN. They had random celebrities in there as well.
Stop.
I'm dumb, okay. All right.
Is that
We'll move on.
is that Tate's family laughing at how old I am, or something?
Yeah,
else?
I
pretty
think so,
much.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. They're loving the fact that I'm not the oldest person on the stream.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Question 37. That's the old man fight. Flotsam, Grimsby, Jet Sam, and Max are all characters in what movie? Is it a Goofy movie, 101 Dalmatians, Oliver and Company, or The Little Mermaid?
Oh shit! I know this one.
Oh, look at that.
Yay.
Let's see. Hold on.
It's still one of my favorite things.
You know, I'm gonna
Grimsby
private chat
characters in
this because
Disney.
I think I'm just curious now.
Yes.
If I did get this right. Thank you, fiance
Dave.
Knowles. Thank you, fiance
Yeah.
Knowles, for making me watch
Bill,
that.
along with 6 others, did get that correct. It was The Little Mermaid. 3 of you went for Oliver and Company. 1 of you went for 101 Dalmatians. 1 of you went for a Goofy Movie. But if I remember correctly,
I have watched 3 of those movies recently.
Nice.
Oh, God, what the fuck, dude?
Stop it.
Because turns out fiance Knowles adores the Goofy movie.
It's
Because she
good.
has good taste.
She does.
Goofy Movie is one of the best soundtracks of all time.
She did make me watch 50 Shades of Grey.
I apologize.
To be fair, I also made her watch Sleepaway Camp. So
Hey, that's classic.
Do you two just
she
like
actually
torturing each other?
no. We like way different things, and then we make each other watch each other's movies. I try to fill her life with wonderful cinema, like April Fool's Day, or Tiger Claws 2, and she makes me watch movies I don't like Can't Hardly Wait. You know what happens?
Happens over here too.
Yeah. And every once in a while, we meet in the middle. Yeah.
I watched Little Mermaid.
Yeah. So
Happy Passover moves into 3rd place there. Doug Castle moves down into 4th. There's only 500 points between them. Pardis sticking in that 5th position.
is that like a party TARDIS? Is that what that is?
No, it's a person. His name's Pardis.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I hope I'm saying it right.
Random words.
I'm just very British and just if it ends in Ardis, I'm just saying it like TARDIS. Question 38. Finish the following quote from the Princess Diaries. I am late for a meeting with blank and blank. Is it Poland and France, France and Spain, Portugal and France, or Spain and Portugal?
That would make sense.
No, it is not.
It is.
It's good.
Speaking of good films, Princess Diaries.
Mm-hmm. Love this movie.
I don't think I've ever seen The Princess Diaries.
It's good.
Stop!
Oh, you're British too. Sweet. So I did it
Yay.
right. It was Spain and Portugal. 3 of you got that right. 4 of you went for Portugal and France. 2 of you went for France and Spain. 2 of you went for Poland and France. I'm just going to say, have we ever seen the birth certificate with Bill's name not on it for Boatman? Look at that face. Pepper Cariola.
Mm-hmm. Excuse the boxes. We're in the middle of packing. So.
I mean, how dare you?
Oh, God, Jesus, Lord.
Oh, Roxanne got that incorrect. So Jonathan C making a last minute comeback. But no other changes there. As we go to our penultimate questions. Question 39. Who voices Max in Flight of a Navigator? Is it Sarah Alec Guinness, John Goodman, Paul Rubens, or Frank Oz?
This movie's great.
I low-key wrote this for you, Bill.
Aw.
Disney Plus, when it happened, I'm like, where's fucking Flight of the Navigator? Right into my veins. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, God. I judge all you who get this wrong.
Well, that would be 6 people there. 4 people got it right with Paul Rubens. 3 of you went for Frank Oz. 3 of you went for Sir Alec Guinness. 1 of you went for John Goodman. The person who went for John Goodman is John Badman. No changes to the bottom 2, but the top 3 all got it right. So that all stays the same.
Also, fix this immediately. So, yeah.
I've not seen it either.
It's been a long time, honestly. I probably need to rewatch it.
I'll watch it tonight.
So good. So
It
good.
is great. It's great.
So just before we get to the final question, I'm going to do my shameless plugging now because fuck you, all of you. No FPTL tomorrow with that'll be coming back hopefully in late April with a whole new format. So fun. Monday, Digest Cinema of Aaron and Christina. That'll be out on podcast feed. Tuesday is going to be Unearthed Bill Carriola. Him 2 down.
Yay!
You and Anthony Tisdale doing a film.
Okay, we did the underappreciated 80s horror gem Neon Maniacs. Thank you very much. Which is the wonderful premise of, hey, we've all seen slasher movies where it's like a Freddy or a Jason. What if it was like a team? And it's like, we got a biker guy, we got an Indian, we got a surgeon. It's crazy. They got more trading cards. It's so good.
Oh my God.
It's fantastic.
This sounds amazing.
It's so good. It's way better than you think it's going to be. So, because it's actually smart. So,
Ben, I think that might be coming. I don't Wednesday Fancy Fun Fights, colorful films. That's either actors or films with colors in the titles. That's going to be a ton of fun. And we're doing that live straight after the match with Peggy gets released. So either we're going to see her celebrating or crying. So tune in to watch that.
I mean, it's going to be celebrating because Peggy's dope as hell. So,
Yes.
This is true.
Yeah. We are Team Peggy. Just so we're clear.
All the way.
Yeah.
Question 40. How many years were between the releases of a live-action 101, 102 Dalmatians? Was it 12, 4, 5, or 6?
1, I forgot they made a live action 101 Dalmatians. 2, they made a fucking sequel. Stop with that now.
It's Dave.
I don't give a fuck.
I was going to say how great Glenn Close looks and how Emma Stone does not look anywhere good as Cruella.
Well, that movie's a stupid idea.
It was 4. First one was released in 96. Second one was released in 2000. 3 of you got that right. 3 of you went for 12. 1 of you went for 5, and 4 of you went for 6. Let's see how that affects our final scores.
Oh no, we done. Oh damn. I was so enjoying.
In third place, Happy Passover, 24 out of 40. Second place, 36 out of 40, Jonathan C.
Wow.
And in first place, 34.
I mean,
Al Brooks, man.
Yeah.
Doug Castle in 4th, Partisan 5th. And this is where I have to quickly change the screen so I can get all the answers, how everyone else did.
6.
Yep.
Yep.
I am. So we will. I will call you when that's over. No, I won't, because you're going to be. We'll talk. We'll talk, because you'll be immediately going into that. So, yeah, what he just said about the thing.
But yeah, so how did everyone do in the chat? How did everyone do on screen? And Dave, how did you do?
I got 19.
Nice.
Yeah. I've won in the house, so I'm happy.
You won the family battle. That's all about
I won the family battle. That's all I care about, really.
You won the battle royal. You know what? Actually, let's. What do we think? Me and Dave can answer this, so it's up to you two. We are judging.
So here we are. Let me quickly see. I'm having to do this on 2 screens, so let me quickly try and make this bigger.
How many Academy Awards did Fraser win? 2.
But I'm going to say nothing to that question, Bill. Because I like you both, and I like bullying you both equally. So yeah, as I mentioned, so if you joined in late, you can we'll put it in the description and also on the Facebook page and Twitter properly as well, the link to play along after the fact, so you can do all 40 questions yourself. So here's how everybody did. And yeah, nice. It's the same with me, and net's having dodgy, so I think that's a good time as anything. So once again, thank you very much to Melissa for helping write the majority of this. Absolute lifesaver.
Not a problem.
Thank you, Dave and Bill, for appearing on screen just so we can make fun of you, as always.
I mean, that's literally what I'm paid for.
Yes, that
and
is
by
why
paid,
I'm
I
here.
mean I do this for free because I hate myself.
I'm here just on the off chance that I get to plug the podcast, which I managed to do once, so it's fine. It's all good.
Yeah, I made your list every other Tuesday.
It's twice now. That's great.
What's your first question for your own quiz?
Also on Earth.
Yeah.
On the other Tuesdays. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Got a lot of good episodes coming. I got planned. Everyone's gonna hate their movies. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yep, merch available everywhere else. Since half of you are wearing it, I'm not even wearing my own goddamn merch. I feel bad now. That's it. So next month, as you mentioned, is going to be all about Oscars. The night before the Oscars, that's going to be a ton of fun. Thank you everyone for playing. If you are interested in pitching an idea for one of these, please hit me up on Facebook. That'd be the best way to do it. And yeah, that's everything. So thank you very much everyone for playing, and we'll see you next week.
Exactly in a week.
Go fuck yourself. Bye.